Good morning. I'm going to give you some information today about Hyperdocs and how Hyperdocs are a great way to keep things simple for students while they're at home with their digital learning. So we'll skip past that since we're not in a live presentation. I do want you to be thinking about in your current digital learning environment, what are some good things and what are some um, low things, some bad things about distance learning. One thing that's my high is that I am getting to meet and work with a lot of new people and not just the high school teachers. So I'm really getting to expand people that I know in the district, and I'm really enjoying that. It's nice to be of a service to people and help them with their challenges. A low thing is I do really miss my people and would like to be back there with the teachers, the staff, the students especially. So hopefully you all have some things that are going good, but we all know there's some things that are challenging. So what is a hyperdoc? Well, a hyperdoc is an interactive Google Doc or a slide. It kind of replaces the worksheet method of delivering instruction. It's created by you, the teacher, and given to students. It's a one-stop shop for the students to see something they can quickly see and get everything they need for their assignment without having to go look in a lot of places. So, in our current learning environment, this is super important. If you can imagine looking at that image there on the left, these students have so much coming to them, just like we do. I know there's a ton of emails, a ton of new information coming out daily. So, everything is about simplifying. Your HyperDoc can be a menu, it can be individual lessons or a lesson plan. It's where you curate the information and it can provide agency and differentiation for your students. As I mentioned before, it's a one stop shop. Therefore, your work is a lot more clear to the parents as to what they need to do, and especially thinking of some people have more than, some families have more than one kid that they're trying to navigate for. It creates less posts per week, and therefore it will declutter your Google Classroom, again, making things simpler for the parents and students to find, but not changing your assignment. So you're going to still have the same amount of work. It's just going to be a lot simpler to get to. And if it's a lot more simple to get to, then your participation will be higher in the digital learning. So simplifying your instruction for the students in the stressful environment for all of us definitely is a good thing for us to be doing. So we have curated quite a few examples, and this presentation will be posted under the video. So you can look on that and um, check out the examples, but I want to show you three different ones real quickly. Oops, I guess I can't present that way, so I'll need to exit. So again, this is geared towards our current digital dogs, what we do here at Roy City. So our elementary teachers are asked to have a math assignment, a reading assignment, a social studies assignment, and a science assignment. So this is a way that you can give the assignments. These are the things that they're required to do. What you would want to do, I don't have access to this, but you would want to, again, right here, put the link into the document. I don't have access to edit this document. You'll want to make a copy for yourself, but anything you have needs to have the link. So the students can click straight from here to what they need. They're not having to go back and forth. It's just one spot. So where the online textbook is, that's where you want them to have the red, the purple tab. And if it can't link, post a picture. You want it to be simple. So that's the elementary version. Um, this is a intermediate version. This teacher used Wiser Me to put her HyperDoc together. So this is the work for the week. Everything the kids needed is right there. There's the video, it's right in there. There's the read aloud, um, a Google form for questions, a mini lesson using Edpuzzle. Everything the students need, this is where they write their answer, is right in the Wiser Me. So the students aren't having to go anywhere else to find their information. Um, you might be overwhelmed with technology and not want to learn a new thing such as Wiser Me. So I wanted to show you an example. Same lesson, sixth grade here in Roy City ISD. They also use a Hyperdoc, but in a more simple fashion. So step one, watch the video. Again, the same thing that was done in the Wiser Me, but here's the link to the video. Um, Listen and follow along to the story. Here's the link to the task. Complete your comprehension quiz in Google Forms. Here's your Google form. This is where I want you to write your answer. So everything they need is right here in one document. And I wanted to show you why that's important, especially in the time that we're in right now, where students are having to get all of their work from Google Classroom or Seesaw. So this is an example of the teacher who used Wiser Me, Miss Pettit here in Roy City. This is her Google Classroom. She invited me as a teacher or student. And if you look in her classwork section, this is for this past week. She has her one assignment. And then this is the lesson plan from the district. So there aren't a whole bunch of things there that the students need to be overwhelmed with. And it looks, oh, hang on, let me close this back up. This is her assignment from the first week. Again, just two things. She added another topic. I'm finished now. What? So this is where some extra things or what do I need to do? But the things that are not as important are not the things at the top. What the student really needs to do is at the top of that Google Classroom, and it's one assignment. So that's super helpful for the student. And this stream, she isn't cluttered up with things either. So this is, just information for the students. So that's why it's super important in this time that we're in that we be sure that things are simple. And then I will show you a high school because our high school is doing things a little bit different. Actually, I'll show you the middle school and the high school. So our middle school is asking students to check in their classes each day. And so instead of posting all your check-ins to the Google Classroom, you can post your links to your check-in form here in your Hyperdoc. Again, this is their Ed Puzzle. This is where they click to go it. This is where you would read the article. This is your YouTube playlist. So everything they need to get is all in one document. And you would make this document where it posted in your Google Classroom and went out to everyone in the all of your students and made a copy. And then our high school teachers are doing things even a little bit different. We're having a lesson plan for the week. So we aren't asking all of our students to check in every day, just in their third period class. So I would definitely recommend having a weekly check-in. So what's up? Just an opportunity for kids to let you know. It could be a Google form, it could be a slideshow, it could be a Flipgrid, but one place everybody goes to the same link. Again, link to the Ed Puzzle here, link to the article, check out the playlist. So our lesson plan is for the week, not by the day. And then again, a key thing is having them post everything that they can into this document as well. So there are a couple of links to other things that I like, and these are again available for you if you click on the link in our website, this whole presentation. So you can make copies of any of those templates, change them for what fits with you. So just a few tips. Be sure that you're keeping it simple. That is so important right now. We're all overwhelmed with having to stay home. We have cabin fever, thinking about people's consideration. So just keep it simple. Be sure that what you're posting out is easy for parents and students to understand. Consider the time frame it's taking for each activity and what else they're being asked to do by other teachers. Be sure you check all links so that you know the links work before you send it out to make a copy. Um, Bullet points are better for instructions rather than paragraphs. Again, as simple as possible. And you do want to push out your Hyperdoc where it makes a copy for each student. And if for some reason, here's the thing, you have to be sure your Hyperdoc is 100% ready to go before you push it out and make a copy to all of the students. Because you can't make edits and then expect the edits to go out to them. So be sure it's all set up and good to go before you post it to the Google Classroom. So if you have any questions or would like any help, um, you can reach us if you're in Roy City ISD on our help desk from 8 to 4. You can also send us an email. But Hyperdocs are a way for you to really simplify what your students need to do and make it exceptionally clear, provide all the information all in one place. So I hope that was helpful to you as we go further into digital learning for a few more weeks. So I look forward to hearing from any of you if you have any questions, and I'm happy to help. These two links on this slide are links to some information to learn more and to get a graphic, an example of a Hyperdoc. So if you'd like to dig deeper, there's some information for you. Have a wonderful weekend.